Hello, trading is closed on July 25, 2016. Let's go over my calls from the weekend. We had a MEJT target of 2164.40. That price printed, and it was a support level. We also had a possible time for a high of July 24th, which was Sunday, and we had a possible price of 2177 to 2179. If you look at the futures market, the 2172.50 high was equivalent to 2178.29. So in terms of the time and the price, the target was hit in futures. It's still a question if we're going to hit it in the cash market or not. Before we get into that, let's take a look at the MEJT software, which you can purchase from TradeStation. Early on, it said ultimately higher prices would print. The target is color-coded, and that did print, so we closed at resistance. It also gave a signal in the afternoon that we were headed higher, which we did. It says the move is a false move, gives us targets of 2163.18 optional and 2163.11 most likely to print by tomorrow. And I'm going to make that my call for tomorrow, 2163.11. Now, we have mixed signals from today's chart, dropping down like this with a gap hitting new lows and not being able to hold on to any of them is positive. So unless we gap down and promptly take out this low, we should see higher prices. This is a pattern which almost always closes at the day's high. When that does not happen, it is negative, and an early drop like this tends to be negative. All that would be negated if we gapped up and took out these highs promptly. So the most likely thing for tomorrow is we have a gap outside of the day's range, or at least trade out of it promptly after the open. If not, we should close a little change and make the big move on Wednesday. This is a MEJT resistance level here. If you draw a Fibonacci grid, you can see we have a Fibonacci resistance here at 50%. This is 38.2, and that's a direct hit at 61.8. So it suggests the pattern might be complete here. I have this as the wave count, and the question is this E, which would complete the A, B, C, D, E up? Well, it doesn't have to be, because the D here could be over here, and that could be A, B, C. But then you should be able to count this here as a three-wave move down. And it's too early to see if that will happen. If we move down slightly, it suggests this is part of an ending diagonal triangle. And then we certainly could come up and challenge these highs again. But if we start an impulsive move down, and do not forget we're at resistance, and we have lower price targets here, if we gap down and start dropping, the implication is that we've completed B of ABC of wave 4, as I've been showing, and that a large wave C is coming, and it'll probably take us into the 1800s. The call for tomorrow is 2163.11, but if a sharp impulsive move starts, look out below. And if it's only a weak drop, I think we have one more chance to go up, and that's today's call.